What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the channel. And today we're gonna talk about if Yae Miko should get a rework slash buff, because a lot of people in the CN community is pretty much demanding rework. So we're gonna discuss that today. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know if you agree with me. If not, let me know in the comments. But yeah, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn that notified bell on. Discord and Twitch is in the description if you guys want to go join that. And yeah, let's talk about this. And I'm gonna just have stuff going in the background so you guys can have something to do. All right, so should Yae Miko get a rework? So I kind of want to talk about first why I feel like it's not gonna happen, right? It's not gonna happen because I don't remember any gacha game releasing a character and reworking that character just because of a lot of complaints. So right there, I don't really think she's going to get one, even though a lot of people are complaining. Will they buff her as well, maybe to make up for the complaints? I would say no as well, because I know a lot of people are going to bring up the Zhongli situation, but Zhongli situation was really I guess you can say a special case, right? Zhongli pretty much, you guys, if you guys didn't know, Li Wei is pretty much China, and Zhongli is the archon slash god of Li Wei. So Zhongli in lore, pretty much a god in China, which was I believe he was like the god of war there. I'm not sure though, but I know he's a god in lore in China. So in this case, I don't think Yae Miko really fits that narrative, even though like I don't see it happening. So yeah. Before I tell you guys my pretty much my opinion about it, if she should get a rework or buff, let's kind of get into her what's wrong with Yae Miko. With me, I really enjoy her playstyle. It's not I know a lot of people are saying she's good. A lot of people, or more people, are complaining about her kit, which her kit is clunky, I have to admit. Her skill does an iframe, and then you pretty much kind of lock in that animation when you press it, press a skill, and then if the enemy hits you while in the animation, you will get hit. And then another thing, Yae is very, very squishy. If you don't know what squishy means, she dies fast. Let me bring up a squishy character. Well, who else is a squishy character? Pretty much a lot of main DPSs is squishy characters, right? Except pretty much Ito, because he excels, or he pretty much levels up with defense, right? So, but I guess perfect example like Zhao. Zhao's a good example of a squishy character, which he's a main DPS. He really relies on being on the field, and if he do get hit, pretty much he pretty much almost dies, right? Especially his ult saps his HP. So yeah. So when Yae Miko gets hit, she's pretty much dead, or she has like barely any HP left. Depending on where you at, she could pretty much get one shot very, very easily. So you really got to play her skills like at the right time. And then, she ults. Then after that, you got to reapply her skills 3 times to kind of get the most out of it. So it does take her a long time. She is supposed to be a sub DPS, but she does remain on the field a long time to be a sub DPS. That's why a lot of people are complaining, because she pretty much has the title of sub DPS but main DPS qualities, basically, right? Sub DPS pretty much you switch out, do the skill or all, then you switch out, right? That's pretty much sub DPS. Her, you have to pretty much play her in a field very, very long. That's why I think a lot of people are complaining. And she doesn't give you that damage that would pretty much suffice if pretty much her damage doesn't scale high to be on the field that long, right? So you're kind of losing out DPS. That's why a lot of people are complaining. I guess pretty much like the meta characters are complaining, but all in all, she is clunky. I do admit, what else? Normal attacks doesn't have any range really. Charge attack takes too long to charge, man. So she has a lot of problems, and plus, her energy problems is very, very bad, right? At least if you get C1, C6. I feel like C6 Yae is pretty good. Not the best, but she hits harder, right? I mean, every character hits harder at C6, or if you get constellations, right? So, even though I know a lot of people are still complaining, especially like the meta players, but I mean, I feel like, it is what it is. I feel like what they can do is tweak her a little bit. Maybe not necessarily a buff or a rework. They could possibly make the skill be able to iframe. She would be 2 times better already, right? Let's see, charge attack, make it faster, because pretty much the optimal way to use Yae's charge attacks is by jump canceling or run cancel. But with the run cancel, you do waste stamina, so it's better to jump cancel, which she should have had a faster charge attack to begin with. Don't get me wrong, the normal attacks are beautiful and stuff, and the charge attack too, but it's just, I mean, I guess it's for the people that main DPS her if you want, because you're not really gonna do normal attacks that much if you sub DPS her, right? If you put her in a sub DPS spot. So yeah. I think that's 2 ways to really make her better without giving her a rework or a buff necessarily. And what else? I think that's pretty much it to make her better, Possibly, I think that's pretty much it to really make her better without giving her a buff, So all in all, I guess my answer is, should they really give her a rework or a buff? Answer is no, just because, don't get me wrong, if they do decide to buff her or rework her, I have Yae Miko. I'll gladly accept it, I mean, who doesn't want their character to be buffed or reworked, But the thing with the rework is, if they do rework her kit, if it's bad again, then they're not gonna rework it again, right? So, so that's pretty much pretty much, you pretty much hoping for the best at that point if they're really willing to rework, because you don't know, because obviously they're not going to break the character after the rework. They're going to try to pretty much balance her. So, and pretty much a problem with rework or buffing her future characters is going to be pretty much the same if they don't excel to people's standards. So, but I do acknowledge the people that do complain. I mean, hey man, keep complaining. Make sure Hoyoverse know, and then maybe in the future we don't have these type of characters that are that feels not complete. Because I feel like, I mean, I have Yae. I've been playing Yae for ever since she came out, and I feel like they could have done way better, right? They could have done way better for Yae. And I feel like she do feel rushed. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat anything. But at this point, a rework, I don't think they're gonna do it. I necessarily don't think they will do it, and I don't even think they should do it. It's because in the future, people are gonna keep complaining about their favorite character of not excelling, not doing the best damage, You know, I feel like we got to get out this mindset of every character got to be so good to the point that it can fit in any team and make it better, or possibly make new team setups. I mean, this is just not the case. And some gotcha, well, a lot of gotcha games, you know, some characters come out, they trash, they trash. There's nothing you can do about it, you know. Is she fun? Yeah, she is very fun. If you like her playstyle, she doesn't fit in a lot of comps. I feel like that's why a lot of people are complaining. I think the mono electro comp pretty much people use with her. I think that's the only comp she fits in. Like if you want to get the best out of her, you know, maybe a taser comp, you know. But all in all, I think she's an average 5 star, right? She's an average 5 star character. She's not the greatest. She's not gonna give you these big damage numbers. So yeah. But as a character in a whole, she's she's average. She's solid. You know. Yeah, she's clunky. I feel like they could just change a few things about, you know, the iframe or her skill, faster charge attacks, more range in her normals, then she'll be good. You know, not necessarily a buff. It's just, you know, a little change. You know, so a little kink to her kit. You know, because that should have been there in the first place. But I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, smash that like button if you agree. Um, but yeah, this is not me trying to defend them. I feel like, you know, if I feel like, yeah, I feel like she's unfinished, and I feel like we should, you know, for people to complain, hey, you got a right to. Hopefully they see it and change it, you know, or not let it happen in the future. But all right, y'all, I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, it's Mosey out.